You obviously have a young team, but today you didn't start any juniors or seniors, and the other team had 3 seniors on their team. What's that?
Well, it is scary because we start 4 sophomores and a freshman, and then today we played Xavier a lot more, who's another freshman. So it's a little difficult because we are real young, and experience matters. They started those 3 seniors that were very, very good players, and I thought my young guys responded this time.
In halftime, what did you tell your team that really turned around?
You don't want to know what I said to them at halftime, but it was I pleaded with them to play a little better and a little smarter because we got that 11-point lead and then we turned right around and we made some crazy plays, some immature plays, some young guys plays, and then second half I thought we were more consistent. At the end they hit some shots, but halftime was fun.
Hi, I'm Vedant Gupta. I'm applying for Sports Illustrated for Kids, and a lot of kids like giving back to their community. And over the years, what have you seen? What community work that you guys have done?
Well, we're in a rather small community, so our players have been tremendously active. We do multiple things every year. We do a dinner for the Make-A-Wish group that provides about 8 to 10 wishes a year, which means in the neighborhood we raise about $100,000 every year with a luncheon for ladies only. We do stuff through our foundation. Our players are very active. We generally grant about $500,000 to $600,000 a year in the community to the Boys and Girls Club and any other organization that works with kids. Our players are very active in our foundation and our fundraisers. We do a lot of other things in the community. Those are the big things we do, but we do a lot of other things in the community, and we work with soldiers at Fort Drum, 10th Mountain Brigade, which is the main fighting group that represents our country in about 14 different countries in the world, and specifically mostly in Afghanistan. But the players are very active and have really helped us in all the things that we do in the community, and it's been good. We've raised a lot of money for Coaches versus Cancer. They've helped us with that, and really proud of our players being involved in the community.
Vedant Gupta here again, applying for Sports Illustrated for Kids. There are a lot of kids out there who admire you, and there's a lot of people who admire you. Any specific advice to them?
Yeah, you got some good questions. Were you talking to my mother and my sister, or who were you talking to? You know what? Like everybody, I think all coaches and all people, they try their hardest to do the right thing. And I've kind of withstood the test of time because I've stayed at a place that I love greatly. And when you stay at a place a long time, you gather friends and you gather people and you get to do things in your community. I mean, I don't look at myself as a basketball coach at Michigan State. I look at myself as a member of the East Lansing community. And so, when you go to church with people, when you go pump gas with people, when you take the garbage out and there's people there, you get to meet a lot of different people when you stay in the same place a long time. And I think for the most part, I try to treat people like I'd want them to treat me. And so if those people are saying that to you, God bless them.
Vedant Gupta, applying for Sports Illustrated for Kids. I'm dressed like I am today because I'm proud of who I am and where I'm from. Each one of you, what are you guys proud of for who you are, where you're from, and about this team?
Good question. I believe I'm from the greatest city in the world, Detroit. I'm very proud of it. I wouldn't trade that for anything. It's a tough place, and it's a lot of love and support. Everybody there wants to see you succeed, so I'm very proud of that. And I think this team is the same way. We're all together. We all want to see each other play at their very best and see each other succeed.
I'm very proud of where I'm from. I wouldn't be the man I am today if I wasn't from Flint. They instilled a lot of toughness in me. It made me mentally ready for college.
I'm also proud of where I'm from, just being a kid from Nassau, Bahamas, moving to America when I was 13 years old, 10 years ago. Like Miles said, it made me into who I am today. And I wouldn't be the person I am today if I wouldn't, have born in the Bahamas. And I think, with this team, you have so many players from different places growing up all across America and, coming together for one common cause to be the best we can be every single day and help each other live out each other's dreams.
And I got to follow that up.
I'm Vedant Gupta. I'm applying to be Sports Illustrated for kids, and I have a question for Miles. You've done a lot for McKenna. You've dedicated your season to her. She was actually a classmate of mine. What's it like knowing that this is for her and she's out there?
Man, that's a great question. She's inspired me a lot ever since the day I met her. And after her birthday, I dedicated this season to her, so I wouldn't think of any other way to send her out the right way. Win a national championship for her.
Are you going to attack the offense? Are you going to start out fast in the beginning?
Yeah, we're definitely going to try to beat them up the court so we don't have to deal with their zone. But if we have to deal with their zone, then we're going to try to move the ball and not turn it over.
You were a Syracuse fan growing up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was.
Ask him the question he asked.
So I actually asked Miles, Cassius, and Chum Chum this. So I'm wearing these clothes today because I'm proud of who I am and where I'm from on St. Patrick's Day. What is it that you're most proud of for who you are, where you're from, and this team?
Well, I'm probably most proud to be able to grow up in so many places. I grew up in Maryland, San Antonio, Texas, Virginia, and Indiana, and now here. And I'm just proud to be at this school because of the culture it represents. We're a very family-oriented team, and we play really hard. We take a lot of pride in, sticking together and just being good people on and off the court.
So obviously Syracuse has that good defense, zone defense. They tend to trip up a lot of teams. Anything you're going to do specifically in the first half to help score some points?
We're just going to play Michigan State basketball. We're going to try and get out in transition. When we get in that zone, we're going to move the ball, try and get in the middle, not settle for jump shots, try and get it to the bigs too, just play our game.
So get out ahead in the front. I know last game, second half, there was at one point where you got like a really big streak where you guys were all scoring. Can you tell me a little bit about how that happens in games?
Yeah, we were working on that in practice last week and just moving the ball, getting better ball movement, and, like I said, playing Michigan State basketball.